You think you know Sims 4 maids? Think again. Everyone says hiring help is essential for busy sim families, but I wanted to see what really happens when you unleash one into total household chaos. Is it the lifesaver everyone claims, or are we getting scammed? Let's find out. Meet Miriam Ray. She is a career-driven, single mom, currently drowning in nappies, dirty dishes, and deadlines. Her goal is simple. She wants a promotion in her job. Her reality is this complete and utter chaos. Everything and everyone seems to be conspiring against her. She can't go on living like this. She's heard that a maid can help out around the house, so maybe it's time to give that a go. To hire a maid in The Sims 4, it's pretty much the same as hiring a butler or a nanny. Simply go into your phone, click the Home app, scroll down to Hire a Service, and then you can choose one-time maid, which costs 40 simoleons base price plus 20 simoleons per hour, or a scheduled maid, which costs the same. The only difference between the two is the scheduled maid will come in every weekday, and the one-time maid will come in just once. I do have a mod for this playthrough, and it is Little Miss Sam's mod that basically just allows maids to come in during the weekend, and I will put the link in the description below for you so that you can check it out yourself. It literally doesn't change anything except the maids come in on the weekends to work. The thing that's at stake here is that our sim doesn't make a lot of money in her job. The cost of the maid is going to cost most of what she's making each day. If the maid doesn't free up serious time, Miriam can kiss her promotion goodbye, and she'll have wasted a lot of simoleons. Let the maid experiment begin. So here's our maid, Kingo Morita. The maids can be male or female in The Sims 4. You can dismiss them, fire them, call them over to you, give them a tip, introduce yourself to them, and interact with them like every other sim. Now let's check the maid's reaction to this absolute mess in the house.
Robo.
Yeah, he's not very happy about this mess, which is to be expected, but he's immediately cleaning the house, which is awesome. So this house is an absolute tip. Let's see what he does. So he's immediately picking up all of the trash around the house, putting it into the bin. Fantastic. Cleaning the toilet. Maids often have a fixed routine, so don't expect magic immediately. For some reason, he's watching my sim give the infant a bath. So he's going through, cleaning everything, grabbing all the trash. Some of the things that the maid will not do is take care of the kids. So if you expect them to be childcare, don't. Cleaning the oven but leaving the countertop dirty, that is a decision. You notice that sometimes you'll see the little speech bubble over his head, and that might give you a clue as to what he's going to do next. So yeah, there we go. Finally cleaned that countertop. And he says, looks like I'm all done here. That'll be 95 simoleons. He came in, worked 10 to not even 1 o'clock. And he's cleaned pretty much everything in the house except for the dishes. Thanks, I guess. It's a start. So I say we wait until tomorrow and find out if the maid is going to clean these dishes. I also want the toddler to make a mess on the floor, and we'll see what they do as well. Let's fast forward till tomorrow and see what happens. It is the maid's second day. Kingo has arrived, and he's immediately going in to clean up the dirty dishes from the day before, which is awesome. Seriously? Collected all the dirty dishes in the house and then just plopped them down on my Sim's desk. Really, dude? Really? Oh yeah, you better pick them up. Let's have the toddler come over here and make a mess because I want to see what the maid will do. Okay, here we are, Esmeralda, throwing down paint in a bid to make the biggest mess possible. What's gonna happen? So the maid is hoovering in the kids' room, going upstairs, hoovering up the dust.
Hey, Patrol.
Yep.
Wagaborn Ziv now.
It's almost time for the maid to end his workday once again. Will he tackle the stinky toilet? Either one of them. There's a toilet there, there's the toddler potty there, there's a dirty nappy on the floor. We still have dirty dishes, we still have the mess from the toddler. Or will he just go home? Oh, yeah, look at him go. Oh, this is awesome. Finally mopping up that mess. Fantastic job there. And the maid leaves 160 simoleons. The dishes still have not been done. The nappy has not been thrown away. I'm gonna go ahead and have my sim do that. The maid cleaned pretty much every countertop, every surface on the first day, and did a really good job at tidying up and cleaning on the second day. And I'm thinking that there's a problem with this puddle because no one has been able to mop this up. We are not going to fault the maid for that. We're also not going to fault the maid for not repairing the dollhouse. The maid is not a repairman. They will not repair anything. I am very happy with what the maid did do. The maid did provide Miriam with a lot of free time for her to get that report done, as well as brush up on her logic skill, which she needs for her next promotion. She's managed to get logic skill of level 1 out of level 2. Because of all the help that the maid has provided, Miriam and her daughters can enjoy the evening playing together outside in the back garden and just generally having fun, which is something that Miriam has not been able to do for a long time. I would definitely say that the maid saved the day. So for this super busy household, my approach to hired help needs to be hiring a butler, hiring the occasional maid. Don't need a maid constantly, but maybe once a week, do what the butler hasn't been able to do himself is probably the best way to do it. I think we need to take a look at the caterer next and see how well the caterer can handle my Sims needs. So please be on the lookout for that video. What is your verdict on Sims 4 Maids? Let me know your experiences and tips in the comment. If you want to see if a butler handles chaos any better, check out that experiment right here.